Yo, what's going on, everyone? We're back. I'm here bringing y'all another NBA 2K22 video, and today's video we are going to be rebuilding the Houston Rockets. And a little bit about the Houston Rockets, man, is that they got some good young pieces on the roster. They got Christian Wood, they got Kevin Porter Jr., who was traded from the Cavs, and they also have the number 2 overall pick, Jalen Green, who honestly, he says he wanted to come to Houston. He didn't want to go to Detroit, but who knows, man? People usually sometimes just say that. He probably would have said the same thing if he went to Detroit. I don't really know, man, but there is also like John Wall. He's not old, like 31, I guess is kind of, I guess that's kind of old now, but John Wall is still a very good player when healthy, which John Wall hasn't really been healthy lately. And last year or 2 years ago was like the first time he's come back to play for in like the last 3 years or something. But if you're new to the channel, guys, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's hop into this rebuild. So John Wall. Oh yeah, I also forgot to say about Jason Tate. It's something like that, man. I probably butchered his name, but they also have Tate, who was one of the rookie teams. But honestly, John Wall has been rumored to be wanting out of Houston, and he does make $41 million, which I do not want to keep. His contract is $41 million for 2 more years. I just don't know who's going to take that contract, man. But it's like these aren't realistic rebuilds. So we are going to move on from John Wall because there has been stuff coming out saying that John Wall doesn't want to be like in this rebuild with Houston, and they've both discussed that they're going to try to part ways with him. So I do want to see what we can get for John Wall because honestly, Kevin Porter is technically the shooting guard, but he does have point guard by his name, so he could be the other point guard. And honestly, we would start Jalen Green, Kevin Porter, and Jason Tate. That'd be very nice. They also signed Daniel Tyson in the offseason, which is a very good signing. He's an underrated center in my opinion. We could get Drew Holiday for the point guard position, which I want to get someone young. Like a Jonathan Isaac is young. He fits this mold of rebuilding this Rockets team. It's only 5 trade offers for John Wall. That's just how bad his contract is, man. Like, if somehow I could throw in this first round pick from the Nets in 2023, could we get something else? Only 2 offers. We could get Spicy P, man, which that does fill the power forward role because Christian Wood is a center, I believe. And the Raptors kind of do need a point guard because Kyle Lowry did leave. Christian Wood is a center, and the power forward will be Daniel Tice, which could be Pascal Siakam for us. And they also did draft this guy. I forgot they drafted him, and they had someone else they drafted. I believe it was, yeah, it was Josh Christopher. I was gonna say, man, they got Josh Christopher, and they also got this guy too. I believe in the second round. So I don't know, the first round, Josh Christopher was Josh Christopher was the first round, and he was the first round. They had 4 first-round picks. I thought they only had 3. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But so this team is very nice. I do got some old players like DJ Augustine still. So let's go do that trade, I believe, with Pascal Siakam. So if we throw that and that in there, we should get Pascal Siakam on this team. And I don't want to take Fred VanVleet from them, but I probably have to because of the contract. Is this realistic? Not really, but these aren't realistic rebuilds anyway. So y'all can't be too mad about it. So the lineup isn't too bad now. Fred VanVleet would be starting for us, honestly, not DJ Augustine. So honestly, that move right there kind of puts us in good position. But if I can move Fred VanVleet, I do like Fred VanVleet, and I like DJ Augustine because he's from Texas, of course. But if we can put these 2 contracts together, can we kind of get something to help us? Like Nikola Vucevic is cool, but he doesn't fit the timeline. D'Angelo Russell does, but I get D'Angelo Russell way too much, guys. Like, it's impossible to just trade for him. But Malcolm Brogdon, you already know the glitch when he goes to power forward. Mo Bamba is interesting, man. Mo Bamba would be interesting. Because Mo Bamba is just a tall, linky center that can shoot the 3, block shots, and rebound. Like, his per 36 minutes would be 18 points, 13 boards, 3 blocks a game, man. That is nasty, man. I do like Mo Bamba, but I feel like we can get him for cheaper than that. Rudy Gobert, no thank you. Kyle Lowry. I think we'll just stick with what we have, but if there's a way to get Mo Bamba here and make him well, actually we have a backup center, the rookie. So I'm probably just gonna roll with how this roster is for the first season. It's not a bad roster. It's just I don't think it's a playoff roster. Fred VanVleet goes to an 85 at point guard. Okay. Maybe we can actually get something for him. He's our best player, which he is only 27. He's not old, but he just goes down in 2K a lot. We can get Chris Middleton. Yo, this game is wild. We do got to build the best team. We could get Chris Paul, DeJounte Murray. I did get him in my last 2. We're not getting DeJounte, man. There's a lot of good trades. Zach LaVine would be nice, man. But I really do like Chris Middleton. He is 30. Zach LaVine fits the mold, the age restrictions. So does Do I take Zach LaVine? Like, you can't pass on Zach LaVine, can you? I really don't think you could pass on. They're making the same amount of money too. I think we'll roll with Fred VanVleet for one season, see how they do, man. So the line for season number 1 is going to be Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Deshaun Tate, Pascal Siakam, and Christian Wood. I kind of want Kevin Porter to start, but he'll be the 6th man for this year. It's going to be Kevin Porter. He's going to get 30 minutes, 29 minutes, and Eric Gordon, Daniel Tice, Kenyon Martin Jr., and David Nwaba, which I'd rather give the minutes to the young center, so we'll bench David Nwaba. And that's going to be the rotation for season number 1, man. So let's see how good this team can do. We made it in the first season, and we sucked. Straight up, we just sucked, man. We were the 13th seed, and honestly, that does blow. Seeing James Harden get All NBA first team is kind of wild, man. It's expected, but just seeing how he left Houston, it just leaves like a bad taste. So honestly, I do not understand why Jalen Green didn't make all rookie first team, but I just don't understand how we did so bad. Like, we didn't even get in the play-in, so we're just going to sim the playoffs, and we actually got to look at the player stats real quick. So if you look at the stats and we look at the season stats and player stats, we were led with Jalen Green 16 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. So technically it was Jalen Green and Kevin Porter, the young backcourt, along with Pascal Siakam doing his thing. Christian Wood did all right. We are going to move on for Fred VanVleet. He's making $19 million, and there were better offers for him out there. And honestly, his 13.5 points and 6 assists is nice, but his field goal percentage was ass, 39%, and 34% from the 3-point line isn't cutting it for me. So we are going to move on for Fred VanVleet. And honestly, if we can somehow get someone like, I don't know, maybe like, let's look at retirements this time, because last video I kind of messed it up by looking at it. Did Chris Paul retire? Like, come on, man. Chris Paul retires in my video, but he doesn't retire in this. That's wild. So let's go to the NBA draft, because we should have a top pick. And if we go to the NBA draft, let's see, trade finder, and we move on the 8th pick and Fred VanVleet. What could we possibly get? Like, I don't want DeMar DeRozan, don't want Klay Thompson, don't want DeJounte. I would take DeJounte, but we get him a lot. Some bonuses here. Donovan Mitchell, man. I have got Donovan Mitchell in my video already, though. And we need a point guard. John Collins, the 4th pick, and Laurie Marketing. I might take the 4th pick here and try to move the 4th pick and Laurie and see what we can get. Because John Collins is nice, but we have our power forward in Pascal. It's like we just need a point guard. And honestly, I think I'll take Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, let's take Donovan Mitchell. I don't know why the Jazz want to trade him. And then let's just trade Donovan Mitchell, because we already have our shooting guard. So we can get a point guard, like, see, Devin Booker pops up. Julius Randle, Fred VanVleet, Bam Adebayo. That's a good center right there, man. Bam Adebayo. But we already have, like, Christian Wood. Maybe Christian Wood just has to come off the bench or something. I know he wouldn't like it, but who knows? We're going to hold off on the trade real quick. We're going to sim to the end of the draft. Because, honestly, this team isn't bad now. Like, we have Donovan Mitchell, and, like, well, we had the 13th pick, too, and we got this point guard. 76 overall. Like, this team is not bad. We are declining DJ Augustine's. I do not want to bring $7 million back for Augustine. I might have to make my own trade here, guys, to try to get a point guard, because I do want a point guard. Like, I could get Kyrie in for agency if I move on from Mitchell. Let's look at a trade, and we're going to go to trade, and then we are going to do a player finder. Let's go to position where it's point guard, and then max age is 45, and then I don't know, man. Let's just look at all the point guards here. Like, what's a realistic point guard we can get? I'm thinking Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right here now. And if they want Donovan Mitchell, I will gladly do it. So they do want Donovan Mitchell. And then what about John Moran? Do they want Donovan Mitchell for John Moran? All right, so where do we go? John Moran or Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, man? They're both pretty much they're both really good point guards. They're both kind of, Shai Gilgeous is more injury prone, but they're both really good up and coming point guards for this NBA. Shai Gilgeous is like a foot taller. So Ja averaged 24 and 7. He shot 53%, 33%, and his only flaw, honestly, is his free throw shooting. What did they give him for a free throw rating? Probably like a 70 flat, 75. And then what did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander average? Because I know this dude can shoot free throws. He got it. I guess they're kind of the same. So they averaged about the same amount of points, I believe, if we go look. Yeah, he averaged more points, less assists. They shot about the same, not going to lie. Shea Gilgeous is an 87, he's 6'6", and John Morant's an 86. So, and he already got paid too. And I think if we get John Morant, we could afford to go it's for someone in free agency. So I'm going to take the chance on John Morant here, and we're going to give him Donovan Mitchell because I already had Donovan Mitchell before. So I think this gives us a chance to go out and get a free agent that we could get. So honestly, I know we got to bring back. We're not bringing back any of these guys low key. So what about bringing James Harden back to Houston? We still have no money. We only have we'll be negative $8 million if we sign him. So we could get like one of these guys, like a DeAndre Ayton, I believe. We're negative 26. No, we're still negative in the cap. How are we still negative in the cap? Like, I don't know how we're negative in the cap, but all right. Who's making money on this? Let's see who's making money on this team, because it makes no sense how we're negative. 12 million. Pascal Siakam's making money. Christian Wood makes 14. Eric Gordon gotta go, man. 19 million for Eric Gordon, and that's about it. So how do we have no money? Let's move on from Eric Gordon. And honestly, we'll just take a draft pick for him. I don't want anything, honestly. So is there anyone just offering a draft pick for him? Yeah, we'll take I don't even want Dean Wade. We'll just do that. So now we should have some money to get somebody. If not, I kind of just want like a bench player, like a Miles Bridges. Mikal Bridges would be cool, but it's like we got Kevin Porter, we got all these guys. It's like TJ Warren. Nah man, I don't like TJ Warren. We're still negative the cap. I'll offer him that, see if he accepts it. And then because we can't afford any of these guys. Yeah, we only got 20 million in cap. So let's just go to who's affordable, I guess. Dennis Schroeder, DiVincenzo, Warren, Anderson, and Valanciunas. If worst comes to worst, we can offer Valanciunas and trade him. So we'll just do that. And yeah, that's all the money we have. So who do we get? Mikal Bridges, and the Phoenix Suns have matched it. So let's go back to Valanciunas and offer him again. That does suck because Mikal Bridges was part of this young and up-and-coming crew, but we could just afford to move on from Valanciunas. So let's just offer him all the money we have, and he accepts it. So we got Valanciunas now. And now let's go to player progression. And honestly, I wanted y'all's opinion on what do y'all think about this Rockets team. Do y'all think they'll make the playoffs? Do y'all think they won't? I don't know, man. I really like the way I built this team. John Morant went to an 89. That was a great trade for us, man. This dude just went to an 89. That's a great trade. The backcourt is nasty. I do want to move Kevin Porter to small forward. I think I'm going to start him at small forward. So let's go to the next season, man. I'm stoked about this season, man. I'm hyped. I'm really excited about this season, man. Like, I think we're finally going to win a championship finally. I don't know when the last championship I won was, but it should have been sometime, man. So let's advance to the next season. And then front office roster. Does Valanciunas go up? I know he's at 83. He goes to an 82. Like, how does he go down? I don't understand, but it's all right, man. So if I move Kevin Porter, actually, I forgot. If I move Kevin Porter to small forward, he goes to a 79. So Deshaun Tate might have to come off the bench. I still do like him. He is a good six man, I believe. But if we move Valanciunas and not really much else to move, you know. But if I move just Valanciunas, I guess, what could we get for Valanciunas? He is Chris Paul, really? That's wild. We just need like some bench pieces, you know. Could get Sabonis. Sabonis is cool. Pascal Siakam though wouldn't be too kind of that, I believe. So if we could just get like a bench piece, I mean, why not just put Sabonis on the bench, right? If I could get Derek White and instead of Jakob, I could get like Keldon Johnson, I would do it. Or Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell goes up a lot, but if I could get Keldon, I would do it. And we're not giving y'all Kevin Porter. I'll give y'all a first round pick though. I don't want to give up Kevin Porter Jr. I'll give y'all another pick. I like the Cleveland's top 5 protected pick too much. We'll give y'all the Nets pick, and all right, man, we'll do that. So we get Keldon Johnson. I just feel like Keldon Johnson has so much potential, man, and he's a good backup for us. So I know there was probably better trade offers, but I just like Keldon Johnson, man. They even going to start Keldon Johnson, which I wouldn't do, but it is what it is. So it's going to be John Morant, Jalen Green, Keldon Johnson, Pascal Siakam, Christian Wood, Kevin Porter Jr. as our 6 man, Deshaun Tate off the bench, Derek White, Kenyon Martin, and Jakob Poeltl. We have so many guards off the bench. Isn't he a power forward? Yeah, he's a power forward. He's a 6'6" power forward. That's cool, man. So we got our 2 big men off the bench and then our guards. They can figure it out. So I really like this team. We could use a better center. Like, this team is good, but not great. Like we have a lot of 80 overalls. We just need that 90. John Morant will hit the 90 overall, but let's see if John Morant can lead this team to the NBA Finals. So we kind of flip-flopped around. We got 8th in the conference. We were 2nd for a while, and it just kind of blows my mind that this team got 2nd in the conference. They were 2nd in the conference for about a good month and a half because I kept watching and it just kept going. So it looks like we missed out on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who we should have got. He got All-NBA first team. Did John Morant make one, man? Donovan Mitchell made one, and John Morant did not make one. So it looks like we got the worst of the trade as we keep advancing this. It's kind of wild. But we are taking on John Morant's former team in the play-in. Can we win the play-in game? And we did win the play-in game, so we got the 8th seed. And I want to check out the stats and stuff, see what went down. So for the NBA stats and the player stats, John Morant averaged 24 for us and 8 assists, 4 rebounds. Then it was Jalen Green. The backcourt went off, man. 17 for Jalen Green, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Then Pascal Siakam had 14, 5, and 4. Wood did his thing, and then Kevin Porter off the bench. Keldon was all right, man. 10 and 8. It's expected. It's expected for him to break out this year. He went down in overall, though, to a 79. I guess with their morale, they go up and down. He was at 82. I don't know why he's a 79. I feel heated about everything that's been happening, so he doesn't want to be here, man. Probably end up flipping him. So we're taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves, and y'all can't even see it. So let me close my camera again. I need to start moving my camera whenever we do these rebuilds because honestly, y'all just can't see it. So we end up losing in 6 anyway to Minnesota Timberwolves. I honestly don't know what to expect because this team is nice. Like it's nice, but I think we got to get someone else to help. Like we need to get that star player, and I'm all for it. So we have the star player in John Morant, but we need like to help him because we got to pay John Morant. Like what could we get for Pascal Siakam and Derek White? I do like them, but we need like someone around him to help. Like a Jamal Murray would be nice. Jamal Murray. We need a better center. Like Rudy Gobert would be nice. Clint Capella, bring Clint Capella back to Houston. But I think I want to go with Rudy Gobert here. And then if we could flip Rudy Gobert, is there a way to flip Rudy Gobert for Joel Embiid? Is it any way possible? They consider him untouchable, so it's unlikely. It's highly unlikely we do it, but I'm going to just throw in the 5th overall pick and the 12th overall pick and the 27th overall pick and this top 5 pick from the Cavs. Yeah, they still consider him untouchable. Might as well throw one more pick, you know. It's the last year. And yeah, they consider him untouchable. So I'm going to try to get every center possible with this deal. Whichever one they accept, they accept. So the next one we're going to go after is Jokic, of course. Yeah, let's look for Jokic. And if it doesn't work for Jokic, I'm probably going to offer it to Cat. So this player may not be traded with because of free agent. Dang, he's a free agent. So we can't even get Jokic. And I mean, DeAndre Ayton's a 90. Cat's a 88. It's not worth doing that for Cat, I don't think. Is there any good power forwards? Bam Adebayo went down. Like these players be going down, man. I really wish we got Joel Embiid. That would have been nice. It's just there's like no players. Like they'll probably do it for Cat. They'll probably do it like straight up for Cat, honestly. See? They literally do Rudy Gobert straight up for Cat. Sure. So we got Cat, and I want to move Cat to the power forward position. And then I do want to move. I like Christian Woodman, but we need a center badly, desperately. Trade finder, Hernan Gomez and this, and we trade this pick, the 5th pick. Can we get a center? No offers were found. What about just the 5th pick? Ben Simmons for the 5th pick. I will gladly take that. We just found ourselves a great ass team, man. Yeah, give me Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons finally got his wish and he's out, man. He's out of Philadelphia. Ben Simmons is headed to Houston, man. So technically I can move Cat back down to the center, or we could move Ben Simmons, you know. Ben Simmons is going to power forward. He's not going to be playing. He goes up to 89 at small forward. So technically if I trade Ben Simmons, if I trade Ben Simmons in this pick, what could we get, man? CJ McCollum, Rudy. Yeah, not much. So we might as well just keep him. Tyrese Halliburton's going off. Donovan Mitchell. And yeah, it's just the same. So we'll keep Ben Simmons, man. For agency, we got to bring John Morant back. And after John Morant, this team is nice, man. Like, this team is way too nice. John Morant, we're offering him that. He is restricted. Christian Wood will offer that. And Kevin Porter is restricted, so we'll offer him that. And they all accept, so we're good, man. This team is nice, and we are good. Kevin Porter is coming back, yes. Keldon Johnson's prepared to accept the offer from the 76ers. Won't match it. And we pretty much got everybody back, I believe. Is there anyone else? Let's see. Jason Tate, we want back, and why not bring Jakob? Just come for the ride, man. Both of y'all can come for the ride. So we got everybody back, and this team is so so nice, man. Like, if we don't win a championship, I just don't understand. Like, John Morant's a 90, Ben Simmons, Jalen Green are 89s, Towns, Wood. Like, this team is nice. Keldon's at 84. So I'm probably going to end up moving Ben Simmons to the power forward position, and or Keldon Johnson can go to power forward. It really doesn't matter. But we are going to we're gonna have to cut some players, I guess, and they cut them for me. So it's gonna be John Morant, Jalen Green, Ben Simmons, Cat, and Christian Wood, with Keldon Johnson, Kenyon Martin, Kevin Porter, and Jason Tate off the bench. I really like the way this team is, man. We got almost 390 overalls on this team. Technically 4. Our starting lineup is pretty much 90 overalls. And then Christian Wood, which isn't bad. And Keldon Johnson is an 84 overall 6-man. If we don't win the NBA Finals, man, I'm done with 2K for the rest of the year. So we did it, guys. We ended up getting the first seed. We're first in the conference, first in the power ranking. So we probably got Coach of the Year, as well as, yep, Everett Garrett got. We went 65 and 17, man. We went 65 and 17. I don't know how we didn't get Executive of the Year, but we went 65 and 17, man. That's outrageous. That's pretty good, man. I don't know if anyone made an All-NBA team. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander did. John Morant, I saw, so he kind of did. John Morant's a 91 All-NBA third team. And other than that, nothing much. So, man, I got to go see this, man. We got to go see this. NBA standings, 65 and 17, man. That's great. 65 and 17. Best name. We were 10 games above the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Boston Celtics. So, that's just great, man. I'm just like, that's like our first time we've actually exceeded 60 wins, I think, doing a rebuild. So player stats were led by John Morant's 28 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists, and Jalen Green's 25, 5 and 5. Jalen Green's gonna be a monster for Houston, man. Like, Jalen Green was a great pick for the Rockets, and it was the most expected pick. I know some people wanted Evan Mobley. I feel like Jalen Green's gonna be a stud for Houston. Him and Kevin Porter are just gonna be nasty back there. Karl-Anthony Towns had 18, 7.5. I kind of wish he got more rebounds, but Christian Wood had 13, 7.5 as well. Ben Simmons had 11, 5 and 7. Nothing too special. And then Keldon had 13 and 4 off the bench. And Kevin Porter sadly has fallen out of the rotation. Not really out of the rotation. He is a 6-man, but his points have dipped a bit. I don't think it'll happen in real life because they're not going to trade for John Morant, or they're not going to get Ben Simmons. But how many minutes did he play a night? He played only 16 minutes. I figured he was getting more minutes than that. But let's simulate the playoffs, and we should end up getting past Sacramento Kings. We almost blew the lead to Sacramento. Are you serious? We almost lost in 7 games. Thankfully, Jalen Green showed up along with Karl-Anthony Towns and John Morant. The big 3 showed up. Well, John Morant, not so much. 5 of 15. Come on, John. Come on. Ben Simmons went 7 for 7. Hey, Ben Simmons out there, man. And then let's simulate the round. So we made the NBA Finals, man. We beat the 2-seeded Timberwolves. John Morant dropped 45 and 8, and then Ben Simmons dropped 19, 7 and 7. I don't know how the Timberwolves got the 2nd seed, low key, because I mean, Anthony Edwards is there. I guess this guy Malik Beasley, Rudy Gobert, because we took Towns from them. But could we beat the Celtics, man? We should. We were 10 games above them, and we end up winning the NBA Finals, man. And who do you think the NBA Finals MVP is? Pretty sure it's either John Morant or Jalen Green. And it's John Morant, man. He had 23 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, and 1 steal, and shot 50% from the field and 42% from the 3-point line, man. That's crazy, man. This team was really one of my best rebuilds I ever think I built. Let me know down in the comment section if y'all think this was a really good team or I could have done better. If you're new to the channel, guys, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, comment what other rebuilds y'all want to see as well, and I will catch y'all guys next time. Peace.